You need capital now. A simple 5-minute application. Often approved the same day. Cash in your account when you need it most. Fast deposits, immediate relief.
Hi, how are you? Brian and Hazel here. Woo, the cost of business is definitely rising. And if you're in the trucking business, there's one obvious index that you cannot ignore. Cost of diesel fuel. Cost of diesel fuel. What to do? Honestly, I think that you are going to have to look at this as not in terms of a spike, but this could last a while. So if you're invested in trucking and you want to stay in and you feel that you can just ride it out, you're going to need some extra capital. You're going to need some extra capital. Margins are going to be a little bit thin, of course. If you can attempt to lower your costs by making sure that your logistics planning in terms of backhaul is the most efficient that you have ever planned. I mean, just planning where to get the fuel, using any and available programs that are out that are discounted fuel programs. Not suggesting any, I'm just saying that I know there are ones that are out there, so I might suggest using those. I've used them before, back when the fuel prices had a surge around the pandemic years ago. You know, it saved a little. And every little bit counts, especially when, you could need a tire here or there. So every little bit counts. This brings me back to a question that I've gotten that asks, why am I not in trucking now? And is it because of the fuel? No, when I started trucking, diesel fuel, as I've mentioned before, was 50 cents a gallon. And through that time, it actually went up to $3.50 a gallon. So that's a 7 times increase. And I stayed in. We haven't seen a 7 times increase yet, although it seems like it's getting close. But no, that's not the reason. The reason is approximately 3 years ago, I had a catastrophic accident that left me not able to climb into the truck and certainly not able to operate the clutch pedal. And so, you know how it can get when you're in traffic and you gotta just inch forward. I'm just not ready for it yet. Would I like to be ready? Of course, I'd like to do it again. And I mentioned before, because of the injury that I sustained, I can't do car hauling. So I would not be able to climb up on the head rack and do every and all maneuvers that are essentially needed to be able to do that. So, and I don't like automatic trucks. I don't like the way that they reverse, the lack of control that you have. So I had, suggested exactly what I was planning if I were gonna go back out on the road. And that would be heavy haul, wide load, a specialized hauling, that type of thing. Thank you.
Small businesses denied by banks. Can't wait for slow bank approvals. Payroll, inventory, opportunity. You need capital now. A simple 5-minute application. Often approved the same day. Cash in your account when you need it most. Fast